In last session, we learned what is the SharePoint, why SharePoint required, and what is the beauty of SharePoint Online. We learned all those things, and also I'll go through and just recap the things those we have explored. Okay, so in last session we introduced what is the SharePoint, what is the definition of SharePoint. SharePoint is the basically browser-based collaboration content management platform. I have explained in briefly in the last session. So here collaboration platform for business on the web. Then SharePoint is the web-based intranet and that can be shared externally, extranet. Okay, so all those details I have explained in last session. Then what is the history and roadmap of a SharePoint, then how we collaborate through the different devices, means how flexible SharePoint is. Then in organization, how the in organization SharePoint enterprise work. Then that important thing I skip that topic, which is the SharePoint hierarchy. So in today's session, I'm going to concentrate on the SharePoint hierarchy, and I will deep dive, practically do the hands-on, and will explain things. Why SharePoint: simplicity, mobility, affordability, scalability, flexibility, and security. These are the six important points. That's why SharePoint plays important role in the organization. Okay, so moving back to the SharePoint hierarchy here. So in the SharePoint hierarchy means here you can see in SharePoint hierarchy. Let me open the start the pointer so you will understand very well. So see here. Okay, so if you can see here, SharePoint instance and Office 365. Okay, so SharePoint is the part of the Office 365. As you know, the SharePoint is having the specific module and is the module or app of the Office 365. Okay, so moving back, so I'll go back into the SharePoint Admin Center and I will discuss and compare both image and practically in SharePoint Admin Center. So we know this is the Microsoft Office 365 Admin Center. After that, we scroll down here. We see the SharePoint Admin Center. I open the SharePoint Admin Center here in new tab. Okay. After opening the SharePoint Admin Center, okay. So this side here you can see the different tab: home, site, policies, setting, content services. In today's session, we are looking into the hierarchy of a SharePoint. Means what exactly the SharePoint, what is the structure, how the SharePoint structure work, and what is the site collection, and what are the different artifacts in the SharePoint. Okay, the SharePoint is a web-based platform. First thing, SharePoint is a web-based platform, and we are working in a SharePoint Online. That's why it's a part of the Office 365. Okay, so as earlier, first of all, active sites. As I have told you, the SharePoint is a web-based platform. This is specifically the website. So once we create a website, which is the SharePoint. Okay, so here you can see here what I'm saying: SharePoint instance. Okay, SharePoint instance and Office 365. Okay, so as I have explained earlier, the Microsoft providing the instance or providing the tenant. Okay, so this is the Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft, this is the Microsoft, and Microsoft provide the instance of Office 365. Microsoft is providing the instance of Office 365. Microsoft providing the instance of Office 365 to the different organization. Okay, consider this is the organization name is the Mahindra and Mahindra is the organization. Okay, and for that organization, this is one instance. It take one instance. What I'm saying, instance. The instance means, consider there is one class in object oriented concept. If I explain the instance, there is one class and we create multiple object of a same class. Okay, and using the object we can access the methods. Okay, with the different objects can access the same method. Same way, so here what happening here here so Microsoft having Office 365 and it gives us the one instance. This is a one instance. Okay, This is see one first one instance is given to the Microsoft, is given to the Mahindra and Mahindra company. What are my company name is Mahindra and Mahindra. So Mahindra and Mahindra company, they take one SharePoint instance, means they take the Office 365 instance, not SharePoint. They take the Office 365, and Office 365 contains the SharePoint Online, as you know, and we have explored all those details. Okay, as again I will go back and again I will recap that concept through this image. Okay, through this image, here we can see this is one instance, this is one instance of Office 365 given to the any organization. Okay, so there are many instances given to across the globe. Okay, means Office 365 is a cloud-based technology, is one technology, and Microsoft just provide the instance, just give the tenant, and we pay for the service what we are getting. So same way, so here this is Office 61, and in that there is a SharePoint is one module, and in SharePoint we are working now. In SharePoint, same way, in SharePoint, this person is trying to access this. Again it will goes to the Active Directory for authorization and authentication. Okay, and I have explained this concept very well in a Office 365 Azure Active Directory session. Okay, in our earlier session. So again I will go back, okay. Again here this is just an instance, this is just an instance, or Mahindra and Mahindra take the tenant. Okay, tenant. Okay, Mahindra and Mahindra take the tenant from the Microsoft. Okay, Mahindra and Mahindra, or Office 365 in short, we call Office 365 as a tenant. Sometimes you people will say O365 tenant. Okay, tenant. Okay, so it's called a tenant environment. So consider there is one building. Okay, and there are multiple flats, means in a building those flats are called as instances. Okay, and means there are many people pay and stay there. Okay, same way Office 365 is the tenant, means share Microsoft provide the Office 365 as a tenant. Okay, and we pay for the service that we get. Okay, so in Office 365, here is Office 365. In that SharePoint is one module. Okay, and it's a web-based platform for collaboration. Now moving ahead. Okay, up to these concepts are clear. Means we are here. Okay, we are at this stage now. We are at the SharePoint Admin Center. From where we came here, first I log into the Microsoft Office 365 Admin Center, and then I will go into the SharePoint Admin Center. Means you understand that Microsoft or SharePoint is the part of Office 365. Now moving ahead. After moving, first thing is home page. Okay, we will discuss in a more detail once we cover the hierarchy. Okay, I'm in active sites. First thing is active site. If I go, we just map the our practical concept with this image. Okay, so here you can see the SharePoint is a one instance. Okay, so this is the SharePoint. Okay, this is my SharePoint. This is entire Caesar Vision India admin SharePoint.com. Caesar Vision India SharePoint.com. Okay, so this is one instance. Okay, if there is another company, their name is different, Mahindra and Mahindra hyphen admin SharePoint.com. That one is another company. Okay, means they just take the instances. Moving back now again I will go to the image. Okay, now again I will move into the first level. This is the first level you understand. Okay, this is the first level you understand. Above that there is the Office 365. Above that here is the O365. O365. Okay, and in O365 what? In O365 there is a SharePoint. Okay, SharePoint as a one instance. Okay, now in that, now moving ahead, there is one site collection, and here is also one site collection. Like this way you can create many site, n number of site collections. Okay, n number of site collection you can create. So what I am going to do, I'll go back. Okay, I will go back again here. Now up to this you understand. Once I say create, it will create the site collection for me. It will create the site collection. What is the meaning of the site collection? The meaning of the site collection means it's a collection of a site. It's a collection of a site. If I go here and say create site, there are two options: team site and communication site. Again, you scroll down, other options are there. So what kind of a site do you want to create? The site which is open in a browser is what kind of site, what kind of a template you require while creating a site collection. Okay, so we will compare between these templates in coming sessions, but our main intention is to understand the hierarchy in this chapter, okay, in this session. So first thing, site collection. So I just create the team site, okay, or you can create the communication site. The look and feel just change, okay. And if you want to select other templates, you can go and select other options, okay. Don't, as of now, we concentrate on team site. I click on the team site. What name you want to give the your site? I will say Caesar Vision Team, okay. Caesar Vision Team. So what happened? You can see group allies is available. It automatically create group email ID here. Okay. Now after that we'll discuss on this point. Then site address, Caesar Vision Team. See the site address. It will look like this. Your site URL will look like. See. So yeah, again I will come to this URL and explain you how it will work. Then who will be the group owner? Enter the email address. Okay, group owner. Here I am creating the team site here. Then who wants to the group owner, or you want to the admin for this site? So I will say Raju as the group owner. Say Raju Caesar India. If display name is Caesar India, or I will say Pankaj also. These two people. Let me add Pankaj Pawar. Okay, so I add this. I mean, at time we give the only one as a group owner, Pankaj Pawar. I don't have his email ID, so I will take only password. So I will take only Raju. Okay, so his display name is Caesar India. In which language you want this site? Those you can select different language, but by default there is English. If you go in advanced settings, private, only the member can access this site. To whom you want to give the access, or anyone in the organization you want to do, we will discuss in a more detail about this privacy in a permission and security sessions. Okay, so again, time zone, which time zone you want, you can say I want Indian time zone. You go scroll down, here you can see the Indian, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai. Okay, I have selected. In the description I will say this site for Caesar team collaboration. Okay, this site is for Caesar team collaboration. Okay, and I say next. Okay, see, after that what it's saying, add additional owner. Earlier I have said one group owner as a Raju. If you want additional people, yes, I'll say Pankaj will be the additional owner. Okay, other member you want to add in this site as a member, we will discuss on this in a permission topic or more details. Okay, who is the owner, who is the viewer, who is the visitor, will come to that topic. Okay, so wide scope of this permission will discuss. There will be the separate sessions, 2-3 sessions will require to cover those things. Okay, so as of now I'm just a click the finish and my site is ready. What I'm saying, my site is ready. Just scroll down and check that where is your site. Caesar Vision Team. I click here. I just click on this site. See, it open in the new tab. You can see Caesar Vision Team site open in the new site. Okay, new tab. Now it's a time to look into our URL. I'll copy this URL and okay, this is my team site URL. Means first site I have created. Okay, this is my team site URL. Okay, so I paste it. If you can see Caesar Vision Team. So where I am at this level. Where I am at this level. Caesar Vision Team. There is a first site collection I have created. First site collection I have created, and the site name is Caesar Vision Team. Okay, this is a site collection here I have created. Caesar Vision Team. Now you understand, means we are we are at first site collection. We are at a first site collection. This is my first site collection. This is my first site collection. Now I will show you Caesar Vision India. Okay, SharePoint.com. Okay, this is the, what is this? This is the instance. This is the instance of my Office 365, and in that I'm going to create the sites. I'm going to create the multiple site collections. See here, site collection, site collection. So as of now I have created one site. As of now I have created Caesar Vision team. I can create another site also. Let's go and create another team, another site collection. I say create here, select team site again, and I'll say Caesar, or I will create announcement. Okay, just communication site. Okay, so what, choose the design, what kind of design you want, showcase, or what kind of design you want, blank, or it's topic, anyone you want to select. I say Caesar communication. Okay, Caesar communication for internal communication, blogs. For that purpose we are creating this site. And who will be the owner? Again I'm giving the permission to Raju only. If display name is the Caesar India, and same thing, advanced setting, we'll select the time zone as India. So yeah, template, I just changed the template. I just changed the template, but this is also the site collection, but template is a different. Don't get confused. Okay, don't get confused. Let me select the time zone here, and I finish this. Okay, I'm not going to set I'm not going to in advanced setting and set the uh, additional owners. Okay, I'm not going to set the additional owner. Okay, but I directly save it. Now what is the Caesar communication site? Site is ready. Site is ready. See how fast this our site are getting ready. Okay, so this is our first site, Caesar Vision team, and this is our second site, Caesar Vision communication. Okay, so see how beautiful site looking here. Okay, this without any efforts, quickly my site is ready. Okay, so again I copy the communication site URL here, so that you can understand the meaning. Here you can say sites and sites. Okay, sites means I'm creating the multiple sites, Caesar Vision team, Caesar Vision communication. There are n number of sites you can create, site collections you can create. So if I go here and explain you here, you can, this is site collection one. Here Caesar communication, Caesar Vision team, Caesar Vision, or any other sites, n number of sites you can. Okay, but see here, after that now we are at a second level. We are at a second level. First level is our uh, Office 365 tenant SharePoint instance. Okay, now here is second level is site collection. Okay, now we are in a site collection. I have created a specific site, and I have created two sites, and you can create n number of sites. Okay, you just create n number of sites. Okay, now here I'm in communication site or team site, any site you wish. Okay, so now after that I will say you just do the some changes on a page. Okay, you just do some changes on a page. You will go here and click it on the page and say edit page. If you want to see, I request all of you do this such a kind of changes. If you don't like, if you don't like these things, delete it. If you want to put something different here, if you want something image, you can put here. If you don't have image, you are image, you just download or any existing image site, stock images. Let me check the stock images. What are the images already there on the SharePoint? What kind of image? I will say these. And let me select any image. Say consider this image. Okay, okay, I put this image here. Okay, how it's looking, and say republish. If you want to publish, you can publish. Okay, so I did just small change on the page, and my page is looking, I just added the image on my page. Okay, so I just added the image on page. So I just show you this is the one of page. This is one of page. If you go in this diagram, you can see here what it now you are at this level. Now we are drilled down bit one level. Here it's saying library, here also it's saying library. Here it's saying site, here is saying site, also sites. Already we are in this site. Again we are going to create subsite. Here I'm saying subsite. I'm going to create subsite. Before creating the subsite, let me cover this topic. What is the list and library? What is the concept of list and okay, list and library. Okay, list and library. So this concept, list and library concept, here list and library, this is the list and library. Now level 1, level 2 is the site collection, and level 3 is the list, libraries and sites. Okay, here only library written here. I'll say list and library here, and sites are also there. Here also list and libraries, and also the sites and subsites are there. These sites are called as subsite. This is called subsite. This is called subsite. Practically, I will show you how this the subsite will look. Okay, go back, and see. I'm here. Okay, now I ask you, you do the changes. This is just a simple thing. If you want to do edit the page, if you want to change this section, if you don't like, if you add another quick link bar, you can add. You whatever the changes you want, you like, you please put those changes here. You can say add. You want the link, you can say here. There is a web part for hyperlinks, quick links web part is there. You can add the multiple link. So whatever you wish, whatever you want, just to do the changes in the page and publish that page. Okay, so do as you wish. We will discuss in more in other pages after finishing this list and library sessions. Okay, upcoming sessions will cover all those things. Now again, what I'm doing, I click here. This is called gear icon. This is called gear icon. I click on gear icon. Here you can see. Here you can see site contents. Site contents means the contents related to the your site. Here also you can see the site contents. Okay. Here you can see the site contents. Now we are at the first level. Then we come to the site collection level. Now again we are saying list and library. Okay. If I click, you can either click here or click here. No problem. Okay. Now after that, what I'm saying, see, if you can see, here is a document, form template, site assets, style library, site pages. These libraries are, this is one library. You can see the library icon. You can see the library icon here. Okay, this folder like icon. Okay, here what I'm saying, I want to add one list and which contain my employee data. Okay, here why my requirement is, I want, see, my requirement is, I want create one repository. I want to create one repository and which store the content of my employee details. Okay, so what is your expectation in that? So employee information, employee information means it will be table structure, right? It will be table structure like this. Okay, this is employee details are there, employee name, employee salary. How you will store this will be in a list format. This is table structure is called here list. Okay, I click here site contents. Okay, I click on the site contents. After clicking on the site contents, I will click here new, and here you can see the list, page, document library, app, subsites. As of now, I will concentrate on a list. Okay, I'll click on a list. So what you want to prepare? You want to prepare the list which will store your employee information. Okay. So here to create the list, okay, to create the list, already there are some predefined templates are there. Okay, as you can see here, as you can see here, already there are predefined templates are there. So my expectation is, I don't want to use this template. I can create it from blind. So try this. You just try these templates and create your own list. Okay, or create like me list like me. Okay, so I from Excel, no, from existing list, no. I want to create a blank list, and my list name is employee. Okay, and what is, I give the this list contain employee personal information. Okay, so show in a site navigation. Here it's saying show in a site navigation. This is called site navigation. This is called site navigation. And there is a tick mark. Means yes, I say show it inside and I say create. Employee list is getting created here. Employee, and you can see the list here in the site navigation is available. Now here my list is created. Okay, even though I'm on home page. Okay, and if I want to go into the list, I'll go in employee list. Okay, so this is a list. Now see here, this is a list. I will quickly, we will more deep dive in this list, but as of now I'll say add column. Add column, I'll say single line, single column, or create a column, single line text. Yes, single line text type. So here, how simple, say employee name. Okay, this content you can describe this content. Employee name, what kind of a type is this? Single line? Yes, this employee name is a single line, not multi-line. Okay, default name you want to say? No. Maximum character, how many characters? I'll say up to 150 characters only. Required this column contain information, means you want to put that field, required field. Yes. Unique value, employee name might be same employee name or multiple employee. Yes. This here you can say add to all content type. Will come to this topic. Okay, as of now you will not understand. Column validations, if you want to put some validations like jQuery JavaScript validations, you will put. So same way here we can add the validation. We'll come to that point afterwards. As of now we just add the column. Okay, so column name is employee name. Then I'm saying employee name. Then I will say employee date of birth. Okay, so I will say date of birth. Okay, so date of birth, here date and type is selected. Do you want to type? See here, type, date and type. Okay, date of birth, you want to include time? No, I don't want to include time. Friendly format, default value? No. Here again, required? Yes. Again, these three field, unique? No. There might be employee having same date. Okay, I save this. Then again here, I will say next field is choice. Okay, I want employee department, means choice field, employee department. Okay, department. Now here you can, there are different options are there. So employee department, I will say sales, marketing, and what are the different departments? Sales, marketing, account. Okay, you can take any department. Okay, so do you want to set default value? None. Yes, none is nothing. Means while entering the details at that time we fill the details. Means if you say sales, means automatically it will pop up the sales value on a form. Okay, so more options. Do you want to show in a drop down or radio button? I'll say drop down. Okay, so allow multiple selection? No, means at a time so one can select multiple options. No. Required this column contain information? Yes. Unique? No. Okay, and I say unique no means their employee, there are multiple employees in the same department, that's why we will say unique no. Save this. So this much details I have filled. Now see here, this information I will, if I click here, this is automatically the form is ready to fill. I'll say Mr. Here, say Rohan Rajput, and here I will say date of birth. Okay, see how smart this is. Okay, let me take some time. I will select here and I will say 1995. Okay, employee department, sales. Do you want to attach anything against this person? I'll say download and I will attach something. Say I want to attach, say this thing, travel thing. Consider this is the resume of this employee. Okay, and I have attached. So how smart, here all the field related information. If I have not filled this, and I directly go and here save. See, you cannot leave this blank. So I need to enter something Rohan Raj put. Okay. Okay. Here I put a blank employee department. Here you can say you cannot leave blank. It will not allowing me to select. Okay. I'll just select and save this. Okay. After saving, okay, I click here save. It's saying it's okay, it's saved. You can see the heading save. You can add multiple person name, say consider uh, Sneha, Sneha Virasda. Okay, now you can select the date of birth from here. Okay, now employee department, marketing, if you have any attachment you can attach. Okay, so here like this way we can add the information and my information is stored. If you want to edit this person information, you can say edit here. If you want to change his department to the marketing, you can save marketing. Okay, so this is the way we store the information in a list. If you want it in an Excel, you can export it into the Excel. My list information will extract it into the Excel. You can see it in Excel. See, so how smart and how fast way I have to capture the information I have stored, created the repository in a SharePoint. Okay, so hierarchy wise, see it asking me the credentials. See how smart means if you share this Excel to somewhere, then you need to fill this credential, then only it will allow to do the operation. Okay, maybe wrong password. Okay, see, again it will ask me to the one our multi-factor authentication. I will put my multi-factor authentication. Yes, even though you have shared Excel to somewhere, then how smartly it will track the your it asks you the authenticate. Okay, and it's authenticated. I have authenticated from my mobile. Okay, again looking back, say yes, and it open my Excel. And Excel contain the see the Excel contain the information. Again, I will go and change some details here. Say I'll change the information. Consider I will say Sneha Viraza. I will say Patil. I change the name. But same time, this someone is working on this Excel. See here, Sneha, but this information is wrong because in database information change. I just refresh. It will fetch. You just look at here. It will fetch here. You just concentrate here. It will say connect here, and it will fetch the latest information. See, it will fetch. It will refresh. See here, Sneha Patil is sorry. Okay, so information it will fetch the latest information from the server, whatever the information. Consider some person is editing this information or fill this form from US and I'm sitting in India. So quickly I will, and I am working on this Excel. So if I want the latest content, I just click on here and refresh all. It will fetch me the latest content from the SharePoint. If you want difficult, if you want to fill the multiple people information in Excel format, you can like this. Okay, Mr. Pankaj. Okay, and his date of birth. You can select the date of birth is the account. Okay, so like this way it fill the information. If you want Excel like view or quick edit view, you can do this like this way and you can exit the video. So where we are, so where we are in a hierarchy, we are here. We are here, list and library. So I have created the list here. What I have created a list. Libraries are already there. Libraries are already there. There are multiple libraries are already there. If you can see here, the multiple libraries are already there. So as now I have created one list and which contain the employee information. Okay, this information. Okay, I show here. You add multiple columns, employee address, then employee telephone number and employee salary and all parameters. Okay, there are different columns with a different tag. Now if I want this employee details on the home page, I just go here. Notice here how smart and fast. I just go here, I say edit here, and what I do here, you can see add web part. You can see the list, see document library, calendar, list, because I have created list. Now it will say employee list, which list, employee list, and I publish. See, so employee list, below the image you can see the employee list on a home page. So like this way I have displayed the my content on a home page, and this is the main content stored in a SharePoint. Okay, and our home page I just displayed on a web part. Okay, so if you are doing this kind of development, if you someone say create the employee repository, at that time you need to start from a scratch. You need to create SQL table, then you need to create the data connection, then you need to create the store procedure functions in SQL, then fetch that business layer and everything. Okay, so it will time consuming activity, but in SharePoint this repository is quickly perform your operation. That's not a okay. Now this is about the employee list. Okay, now moving ahead, I'll just go here and quickly give you the view of library, how libraries are looking. Now as of now we are at this level, where we are at this level. Once I click here, I'll copy the URL. I'll copy C here, list, and paste it here. Okay, then you understand. See, Caesar vision, this is okay. After that, list and employee means we are at this level. We are at this level, list and employee at this level. Okay, now if I go back, and here again I go back and go in the site content. Now this is the tabular structure, it's a tabular information. If there are files are there and I want to store the files on a SharePoint, you need to create a document library. Here you can say document, click on document library. So I will say here contract documents, organization contract documents. Okay, and I will say create. See here, contract document. So there are different contracts in organization. So I will say if you will upload file, I will upload some contract documents. So I will just upload the general data. So consider this is one contract document. Okay, say it will upload it on the your side. If you will say if you want to upload folder, if you want to upload a folder, you can upload. If you want to create a folder, here you can say sales. Consider sales contract files are there, then you can store the sales contract file in this document library files. Here again I scroll down, here one Excel I saw here something is there. This is a contract file. Okay, okay, so this is the, again I will go this sales content, sales contract, this is the one for. If I click here, if I click here, quickly it will open in a browser only, no need to open in a separate what we say app or anything. Okay, so if I click here, you can directly word file, it will easily open. Okay, so like this way, here we have maintained the document, and also we can add the column, this this document related to sales, or like our list columns. You can add multiple columns here to put some additional metadata information for against this travel sheet, means this contact document. If you want to add some other column, say consider there is a column here. Okay, and this column is contain contract expiry date. Okay, contract expiry date. Okay, so I'll say contract expiry date. And okay, so while uploading the document, it should contain the information, say required column content information. Let's save this. This is the one additional metadata column. Say it will ask you to fill the details. So how you need to do, once you click here, okay, once you click on this say just a minute. See, once I click on the required details, so it will allow me to fill this. Where is that? Here I will select the expiry date. Okay, and the information will get updated here. You will see it. Okay, so like this way, this is the fast way we have maintained documents. Okay, so we understand up to this. We understand the library. Now what is the subsites? Okay, so organization having multiple site and subsites. Okay, so again I will go back again main page. So here we are in a Caesar vision. Okay, team site collection. In that we have created one library. Okay, in that we have created one employee list, then one library also, contract library. Here contract document library. Okay, so we have, now I'm saying again I will go here. Okay, again I will go inside content, or you can click here. You can see here, uh, sorry, if we click here content, site content, you can see here new, you can see here option subsite. Okay, I click on that. Okay, so it will, and I will say this is Caesar vision team set, but in the team set maybe there is a HR Caesar site. What it's saying, HR, for HR. Okay, for HR I have created separate site. I'll say here HR. Okay, what kind of template you want? Okay, there are different kind of team site, classic experience, project site, team site, you can select. Okay, so I just, we will discuss use the same permission, parent permission. This is the wide topic. We'll discuss on permission security. At that time you will understand this. You want to display it on quick launch on the parent side. Who is the parent side? Caesar vision is the parent side of this HR subsite. Okay, display in a link in the parent side. Yes, use the top link bar from parent side. I'll say yes. For your reviewer I will say yes, and I'll create HR site here. Now you will understand that is what is the things happening here. Okay, here look at the URL, Caesar vision team and HR, same site like our previous site created here. If I click here, okay, if I click here, sorry, where is my Caesar vision team site? Okay, see. If I click here, this is this is my Caesar vision site, team site. Okay, this is my Caesar vision team site, and here you can see the HR site is HR subsite. I click on this HR subsite, it will move into the HR subsite. Okay, so I will add here, I edit this page and write something like HR so that you will understand. I delete this portion, I delete this portion. Okay, and I add here, and I will say here I want to put some text content, add text, and I'll say HR site, sorry, HR site. Okay, and I will change the font size. So here you can see the font size, name, I will say this. Okay, now you understand that this is HR site. Okay, now I just copy this HR site here and paste it here. See, lists Caesar, this is not our site now. Okay, Caesar vision site, then list. Okay, then in that you have created employee list, and here HR. Okay, list, Caesar vision, these are at the same level. See, these all are at the same level, and I have created one subsite. The name is HR. You can create multiple subsite here. You can create multiple subsite here. If you go back here, again I will go into the Caesar vision team site here. I will just change the URL here. Enter. Okay, I am in a Caesar vision team site collection. Here you can again go in a site content. Here I'll say new, and I will say subsite. Again there is a subsite. I'll say marketing. Okay, again I'll say marketing. What kind of URL you want to display? That is the marketing. Again, I will say these and create. Okay. Now there is another subsite created with the name marketing and which is under the Caesar Vision team site. Okay. So here you can see this is a subsite. Okay. This is a list and library. See, I will remove to avoid this confusion. List. There are many lists are there. Okay. There are this is subsite. These two are subsite. This is list or library. Okay. This is list and library, and then let's see when I go into the Caesar team. Okay. This is site collection. This is site collection means we are at this level. This is site collection. Then this is the list library. Then subsite. Okay. So I'm here. Again I will go back. Here you can see. Okay. So here you can see. This is there are two subsites, HR and marketing. I click on marketing. Okay, you can see this is a marketing subsite. If I click on HR site, you can see this is a HR site. I have not changed the home page of marketing. Okay, this is the marketing site. Okay, now tomorrow you will say in a marketing, I want, see, at the hierarchy level, we have completed this hierarchy. Tomorrow you will say again I want to create many libraries. Where? In this HR site. In this HR site, or you can create again subsite in HR site. Means subsite, below that there is another subsite, or in this subsite there is a list. Okay, or library. In this subsite you can create a list and library. In this subsite again you can create subsite. In this subsite you can create list and library. Okay, so this is a hierarchy. Okay, based on organization structure you can create the hierarchy. So if I am in a HR site, in HR site if you want to create a recruitment site, or in HR site there are different departments in HR. There is a recruitment department. Okay, then there is a interview department, or there is some uh, employee resource management department. There are many different HR kind of department, employee welfare department. Okay, so I will create the different department for subsites. Okay, see, again here you can see the site content. Same way earlier you can manage the, I say I'll create the library here, and I will say here resume library. Okay, so this is a library which contains the resume. Same way we have created the document library for contract document. Same way, but this library is in HR. Okay, and HR is within a Caesar Vision team site. Okay, now again what I want to do in HR, I want to add subsite. So how I can add the subsite in HR? Say here again subsite. I will say subsite. So employee welfare department. Okay, so EMP well department is okay. You can classic experience site. Again I will put this thing. We'll discuss on this name relation thing in coming sessions. So again, okay, so again see the URL HR. See, this is the URL. Okay, now I have selected a different template, that's why user interface is different. Okay, but see here, site collection, subsite, and again in that subsite. Okay, again in this site subsite you can go into the site content, and you can create the say welfare data. I create the welfare data. Okay, I have created in the one list. I have creating the list here. Okay, I have creating the list. You know how to create the list. Again, welfare data list. Again, add the columns. Again, I will go into the site content. Okay, after going into the site content, I click the list. So in employee welfare, I want to create issue tracker. Template is already there, and I will say so issue tracker. So what track the issues and bring them closure in this list. Okay, so this is the structure. Means what it's saying, this is a sample of the issue tracker. It contains the columns already there. I say use this template. Okay, and my issue tracker name is say emp issue tracker, and I'll create the list using the existing template. So here what happened, it will take already predefined template. You can say issue description, priority, status. I have not added this column, but those are automatically came there because I use the template. You can see form is also there. Okay, and I fill this template and store the information. So up to this you understand that here again I will copy this, put it in my notepad. Okay, understand the hierarchy. Okay, site collection, site collection, because it contains subsite. This is a subsite. Again there is a subsite. Again this subsite you can create list and library, or in this subsite you can create list and library, or in this here you can create list and library, or you can create subsite like this. So you can, we are again I will go back. So here this is in the site you can create library, subsites. In subsite you can again create library, list. Okay, and again you can create subsites, library. This is another site collection. This is another site collection. There are two site collection. Earlier we have created two site collection. One is the Caesar Vision team, and other one is Caesar Vision communication. That one is Caesar Vision communication. Like that, we have created two site collections. There are two site collection: Caesar Vision team, Caesar Vision communication. Then I have created the one list and library. List and library both are different concept. Library to store the files and document, list to store the information in tabular format. Here we have created the employee list. Okay, here we have created the employee list. Again we have created here HR site. Here HR site, under the HR site again we have created one list here. Okay, and also we have created in HR site we have created again employee welfare subsite. Okay, so what I do, I will take it. Okay, no problem. You ignore this error. So employee welfare subsite, subsite in employee welfare subsite. Then employee welfare documents are there. Okay, you can create the folder in that. Okay, there are some libraries also. This structure we have created. Okay, and you understand that how it work. Okay, so in this session I try to explain you how the SharePoint hierarchy work, how we can document store, how we can store the different kind of content. So after in this session you need, what you need to do, you need to create same structure, whatever the things I have implemented, same way you need to implement at your end. In an employee list you can take the different type of columns and select different types. Okay, so like this way I suggest you go with these sessions and explore more on it. Okay, so we'll stop here. In next session we'll more deep dive into what are the site templates, then what is the list, how to create a list columns, what are different columns, what are the library. Okay, so we will deep dive in each concept. Okay, so we'll stop here. Thank you.